course, we're back alongside Deadlift King CJ Tino. I am Joe Reddy, your commentary team for Rising Star Wrestling. We are back after intermission, and we are introducing our new competitors for this match, a singles match. And the man, the myth, the legend himself is about to come out.
Rising Star debut, Bucio.
The Bucio.
A high-energy, high-octane competitor who's just here to have a good time and kick some butt.
Oh, of course. Of course. Isn't everybody?
Especially Bucio. I mean, look at that. You see the love and the care that he has for these fans. Bucio, not just a great wrestler, just a great person all along.
Just a great dude, just a great high-energy guy, wanting to make sure that each and every person in the audience is having a good time. A beautiful human being and a great wrestler. Getting into the crowd work here like he's Adam Ray.
And his competitor, very familiar to the San Diego pro wrestling scene, but also making his Rising Star debut.
Really?
The inescapable Jake Mays.
Look at this man out here with the most confident walk you have ever seen within 500 miles of here.
So Jake Mays is a tricky nut to crack because he is a student in the Primal Pro Wrestling School that I helped train.
So you helped create this?
In a sense, but over the past few months, he's just turned over a new arrogant leaf, kind of just treating everyone else that's beneath him, acting as if he deserves so much more, and honestly, to back it up, very skilled competitor.
Yeah.
But that attitude.
Match or for possibly any match. Voice over the boos that Jake Mays is receiving, but clearly he has earned each and every one of those with his arrogance, his fierceness, his competitiveness, and we're off.
And both of these competitors, plenty to prove, wanting to walk away victorious in their debut in this contest. And Jake Mays striking first with a tight headlock. Bucio grabbing one of his own. Great reversal on his end.
Almost a slide there from Bucio.
Maintaining control. Jake trying to see what he can do to escape this hold.
And he puts it into one of his own. Now, the inescapable Jake Mays. Truth be told, there are a few competitors that have escaped. However, it is not enough to make him give up the name, as he has a labyrinthine style of wrestling. It is very... Please, go on.
And the thing about Bucio is you can never take your eyes off him, which Jake did, and now he's paying for it. Bucio, using his pro wrestling acumen, a graduate of the Millennium Pro Wrestling Academy, fantastic trainers out there. Shout out Danny Devine, Brendan Devine, Ray Rosas, Seth Skyfire, and all of that great training acumen showcasing itself in our very eyes as Bucio grabbing the wrist and Jake Mays grabbing the hair to even the odds.
Oh, goodness. Bucio getting driven right into the turnbuckle there. As you can see, if there is anybody that could make it out of Jake's maze, who would be energetic enough and happy enough and willing enough to keep going and going and going until we find the exit, it would be Bucio. It would be the man, the myth, the legend that Bucio.
And Jake Mays subverting expectations, giving the crowd what they maybe wanted in a chop, and said, you know what, screw that, I'm just going to punch him right in the face.
Ooh.
And this is Bucio's bread and butter with those arm drags. And said, you know what, whatever you can do, I can do better. Here's a chop for you. Following up with a sensational Hurricanrana.
Bucio, very, very lean build. You wouldn't think that he's able to pull off half of these moves, but he pulls off and more.
I'm going to correct you right there. You do not ever estimate Bucio. Bucio is tried and true, phenomenal competitor, and someone who backs up every bit of skill that he is showcasing.
And someone who just faked out of a dive there, doing a fantastic job of reining in Jake Mays on his arrogance, taking on his
Jake Mays.
so-called ice in his veins.
Almost a Shooter McGavin impression. Knee to the sternum, following it up. Hellacious forearm up to the apron. What's he got in store?
Well, Jake Mays is always happy to gill more to his
He's got to measure up
opponents.
for his dead end DDT. Oh my! That's a dangerous position to be in if I'm Bucio.
Flipping on his head.
Hardly surviving that one. That was very scary.
I think this is the quietest we've seen as it's quickly drowned out by all the boos raining down on Jake Mays. More boos than a bar.
And the antagonist, Jake Mays, happily upsetting the crowd.
You gave him the nickname the antagonist just now, and that does not go to just anybody. I would say
And I like that antagonist behavior. Pulling the hair, playing dirty. This is not the way that I train Jake Mays. If this is the path he wants to go, so be it.
we have many names in the San Diego area that are known for eliciting a rain of boos from the crowd. Jeremiah Fresh, and others. But Jake Mays himself could definitely be called the antagonist of the San Diego area. Strutting around with his arrogant walk as he pulls it out right there.
Right when Bucio started to get a little momentum, a little bit of forward progress, Jake Mays shut it down and just regained control. I mean, Jake, for that attitude that we've been admonishing him for, he is very, very good at professional wrestling.
Just like his favorite football team, the Philadelphia Eagles, he wears green and white, and you love to hate them. Inescapable Jake Mays.
Never say die. Combination of strikes and a lariat to the face, turning him inside out.
Flipping him inside out like he's Pixar. And now Jake Mays
Just
wrenching his arms back.
And this is a strategic move by Jake Mays, because I know he's a practitioner of the cattle mutilation. So what he's doing is he's wearing down Bucio little by little. In a full Nelson face buster, is he trying to get the mutilation? Bucio smartly avoiding reversing into a mare, creating a little bit of distance from Jake Mays. And Jake Mays follows up with a head kick into a textbook move. Shout out Danny Devine. Forward roll into a suplex.
Yes, the brothers Devine have to be very, very happy with Mr. Happiness, what they've created. Bucio fighting out of paradise. Meanwhile, I'm not trying to blame you, but do you ever feel remorse for what Jake Mays has turned into? I mean, he's such a fantastic student, I'm sure. But to have turned into someone who is just completely...
It's a hard pill to swallow. Hold on, Jake. Ice in his veins, motioning for his cutter. But Bucio beating him to the punch, smartly attacking the leg to keep Jake off balance.
And somehow going up...
And here's the thing. I know this is his debut. Bucio has been a student of the game for a long time. And that high IQ is showing itself right here as he is outsmarting Jake beat by beat and evening the odds with that top rope shotgun drop kick.
And a kip up, getting effortlessly back to his feet.
Full of energy as we said before. Combination, clothesline, kicks, chop. Bucio's got everything going for him right now. Once more going for a Hurricanrana, connecting. Is he gonna keep this streak going? Once more for a monkey flip. Jake Mays muscling him around.
My goodness, whatever Bucio runs on, I want some, but I'm afraid I wouldn't be able to throw it.
Bucio.
He is up. He is moving. He is effortlessly manipulating Jake Mays into whenever he wants
He's
him.
got that wrist control. Is he gonna be able to go to the ropes? And is he gonna be able to do exactly what he would like here with crushing DDT Bucio? This is your moment if there ever was one. Could this be it?
And Jake Mays will not go down that easy.
I know we talked about Jake's underhanded methods, but he's a fighter. He can back it up on his own right. I personally don't think he needs to be doing the things that he is, because if you can see right there, he's got a lot of heart. Just like those Super Bowl, no, they didn't win the Super Bowl last year. It was the year prior. Sorry, Jake. No, it was this year. I'm not the best with football. Forgive me. Going for a potential styles clash.
We live in San Diego. We don't care much about football anymore. Goodness gracious.
Jake in disbelief that Bucio was able to fight on from that styles clash.
He's able to still come through, and clearly their styles are clashing in the ring as both competitors are not going down without a fight.
We're seeing a little bit of desperation here from Jake. He's probably thinking, what's it going to take? What do I got to do? And as you can see here, he's trying to lock in that cat of mutilation. But Bucio's putting up quite the fight into a stunner. Bucio fried him. That is absolutely right. Going once more to a quesadora. Stunner.
Another stunner.
Double your pleasure, double your fun. 2 stunners for the price of 1.
And somehow Jake Mays is still alive in this match. Bucio even keeps putting him down to the mat.
That's a deep cover. Maybe you saw that Jake was on the very top of his shoulder blades. Good momentum, good leverage on Bucio's part. But like I said, Jake is a fighter. He's got that Philadelphia dog in him. I know he's not from Philadelphia, but my.
The spirit of the Eagles flies through him.
Bucio going to that top rope. Are we going to be seeing gift from above? One of his calling cards, one of his trademark maneuvers.
Flying. And misses with it.
Baisuto knee from Jake Mays. Saying, you know what, that's not enough. Cold-hearted Jake Mays, ice in his veins, saying, I'm going to finish the job with this cattle mutilation. Can Bucio get to the ropes? Little by little.
Bridge and the cattle mutilation, I fear.
And it was not meant to be. Jake Mays' victory by submission.
Well, he can hold his own and he can hold you down. There's no escaping Jake Mays.
Inescapable Jake Mays. The swagger on this kid. Backed it up. He pulled through. Bucio, you got nothing to be ashamed of. You're a hero in my heart.
Absolute legend.